And
yes,
we're going back.
of course.
In order to finally store all the crap we're not going to be using in something besides my backpack.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
Alright, did you know anything about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions. Even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
The keep looks much different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Any trouble with Avernus?
Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself, but I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Alright, let's see your wares.
Certainly.
Alright, this is Levy's stuff. Alright, runes. The party storage chest we'll use. And finally, just store stuff we don't need. Oh my god. I have Hyra Helm. That's actually not bad. Lighted Grey Warden Commander Helmet. Ooh, boy. The party storage chest has so much free room. Let's just store all the things we will not be using, as well as all the uniques we'll collect over the course of the game. It's just much better for us. Oh, we can also use it to like store our chantry anyway. Laying on that. Alright. Okay. Real good stuff. Great stuff. I ain't screechy horrid because with your fucking bow. Oh, Lucian, Liliana. Morgan, silver chain. Amulet. There we go.
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Morgan, silver chain.
A fine gift.
Alistair, white runestone.
I could get used to this, you know.
Alright then.
What do you need?
Alright, want to talk about Duncan now?
You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
I just thought when he was like a father, you understand.
I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the blight and everything. I'm sorry.
No, there's no need to apologize.
I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
That's an excellent idea.
I think he came from Hyeva, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just...
No, not really. Not since I went to the tower.
That must have felt a lot like when I got sent to the Chantry.
Nice.
You mages don't even get a say in the matter after all. Thank you. It was good to talk about this with a friend. It means a lot to me.
He was a friend of mine too.
That's good to hear. It's nice to know I'm not the only one who remembers him well.
Alright, Zevron. Here you go.
I shall treasure it. Thank you.
Alright. Okie dokie.
I shall do it.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Alright. Since we're still on that DLC kick, let's go finally get Shale.
Ready.
You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit nervous. Not many people travelling in this part of Ferelden. Of course, that's part of my problem, isn't it? Mule got spooked by a wisp and ran off into the woods. Now what do I do?
Just what are you doing out here?
Ah, waiting for my helper to find the damn mule, of course. It's freezing. Oh, I suppose you meant, why am I out here? As in this part of the country. Allow me to introduce myself. Felix
Yeah.
de Grosbois. Merchant
Nice to meet you,
and
Felix.
entrepreneur At your service.
I wish I could find your mule. I wish I could help you find it, but I'm one of the Grey Wardens.
A Grey Warden? That's quite impressive, isn't it? My word.
Yeah, if only you knew
I
the
don't
truth of
normally
it.
take this
But I'm
route,
glad
but
to
with the
see
war,
some
I
people
was hoping
believe
for
in
a
us
bit of luck
earnestly.
and good weather in the mountains. Sadly, I've had neither. Ugh, this trip has been one miserable disaster after another. I don't suppose you consider helping a fellow out?
I like her. Help a fellow out how?
Of all the other things that went wrong, the worst is this artifact I brought in Jada. It's a control rod, I'm told, for a golem. No point in me keeping it, however, as I'll never get to use it. But, maybe you could?
What does a control rod do?
The dwarf I brought it from said it activates and controls a golem. So long as you have it in your hand, the golem does what you say. Might be useful, no? I mean, you look like the
I mean, having a golem as a summon, I could really do with. So, what's the catch? How does it even work? So what's the catch?
The catch? Yeah, I suppose it is a catch, isn't it? The catch is that the golem didn't come with the rod. It's supposed to be down in a village down south, waiting to be activated. Even if I could get down there, which I can't, I understand the place has been overrun by darkspawn. You're a Grey Warden, however. Darkspawn aren't an issue for you, are they?
How do I know it's even work, though?
The fellow I brought it from is a long-standing contact. He didn't want to come to Ferelden, however, with all our troubles. He said he got it from the man who owned this golem. But to be honest, I have no idea if it will work. Hence the low price. What do you say?
Well, how much do you want for it then?
Nothing. I just don't want to have to lug around something that might be taken for a gemstone by some bandit. To be honest, I don't even know if it'll be useful to you. I paid too much to simply throw it away.
You know what? I think we could use this golem.
Just as well. As I mentioned before, you'll find the golem down south, in a town called Honleith. I'll mark it here on your map. Just hold up the rod and say Dulaf Gar. That will wake the golem up, so I'm told. I hope it works.
Personal soul? Sounds good.
Best of luck to you then. Now, I guess it's up to me to find that mule myself.
Very well. It shall be done. As you say.
Oh, I forgot. I also got that everyone else needs to level up too. Next, I'll be able to get you Shield Mastery. Because you do need it to get all your sword talents. War tactic slots for you, the bear. Rally is what I would love to get you. Sorry with this, it's just I'm not gonna... I mean, I have to do this at some point, when not the characters are level 12. Alistair does not have Rally, but... Shield bash. Mage. Again, shield bash. Enemy. Attacking Alistair. Use ability shield pummel. Enemy health 25. Use ability overpower. There's visible. Use ability shield bash. Of course. Great. Powerful swings. Berserk. Indomitable. Enemy attacking wind. My blow. Enemy attacking wind attack. Twin sweep. Self surrounded by at least 3 enemies. Usability. Warcry. So their arms. It's visible. My blow. Critical strike. Sound level 25. Use item. Alright. Health or stamina? Yeah, we'll just stick with that. Alright. Yeah, we're pretty much just... Oh, a random encounter right here. Oh, that's right. Because of all the back and forth I did with the potent lyrium potion crafting, we missed some fun random encounters like the ambush or avoid the ambush or make our own ambush random encounter. It would have been fun. Yo! Alright.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking.
Yay! We can
Five
get
fingers,
Starfang
5 toes.
at the end of the
That's all
game
that
because I
matters
don't
to
want to
me.
spoil myself.
The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the Tyke as our own.
Superman reference. Let's let's get to Hornleaf now. Ray Warden achievement.
Best be wary.
All right. Alright.
My dear lady, I must tell you I am quite amazed at how you can keep up with the unusual adventures we're having, and the dreadful creatures we're facing.
I am old, but there's fight left in me yet. At the very least, I should be able to bend them over my knee and give them a sound spanking.
I can see that. I am actually wondering how much tougher you were in your youth.
Oh, age and wisdom have mellowed me. I was quite different back then. Much more unforgiving.
Is that so? I find it hard to believe. You are a good soul and a righteous woman.
Thank you. You're very kind to say so.
Repurposing dialogue lines to give your modded companions someone to talk to is tight.
Yes? What can I do for you? No.
Actually, I think about it, I don't know what else to do with you except give you all this stuff. Because, what else? But these are generic gifts. What else are you going to do with them?
Oh, it's lovely. Thank you very much. 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 My friend, I was wondering how your life was before this. Were you happy? Do you have a family?
I wouldn't say my life was tough. I'm glad I'm out of there. I don't really miss... Yeah, I don't really miss anyone, really.
Your life was not a walk in the park, I gather. Then you should be glad you are here now, doing something so important. You know, I like to have these conversations from time to time, in the few moments of peace we have.
Yeah, I enjoy talking to you like this more often.
By the look of the others, they're not particularly impressed. Come, let's go. Make sure to come by later so we can speak again.
That is... Prologue Alpha, take this!
Come, let us end this!
The blooded bronze key to keep us from going inside. Alright. And you think that the DLC pretty much ends here.
This is a golem, I believe. Damaged, perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate it, though that is not necessarily wise.
Dulfgar. Oh, nothing happens. Apparently, either the rod's not working, or I was ripped off. Alright, let's go inside.
Very well.
Let's see what this is about. I don't hate it. I don't know. I just feel like that's amazingly stupid, but okay.
It is begun.
So. I just learned that on the WWE Night of Champions pay-per-view, the World Heavyweight Championship is coming back. The original big gold belt, although now it's not really a big gold belt. No.
I shall do.
Let's get there while we're here. Lost the leather boots I was trying to get, but at least I got experience.
Something on your mind?
No. I'm good. I'm good. Alright, looting everything in my path. Char corpse, that's what I was meant to click on. Fire crystal. Oh, hey, a fire crystal on a charred corpse. I wonder why that's a thing.
It shall be done.
Wilhelm's special brew for Ogren. Later.
We must gain the advantage!
Alright. A decades-old letter. Emissaries. Okay. But that, I can assure you that the Circle of Magi is not a sacrilegious institution, that indeed we operate under the supervision of the Chantry. It would make our investigation of your husband's death much easier if you would simply cooperate with us. I'm disappointed to hear that you sold the Golem's activation rod. I understand both it and your husband were of invaluable aid to King Marek during the war against Malay. About the rod, we cannot discern whether Wilhelm's Golem was responsible for his murder. The Golem will simply have to remain here, where it is, unless our villagers can find means to destroy it. Condolences to you and your son for your loss. I imagine there's a little consolation to you, but your husband is much admired and will be missed. Alright, now's a good time for a little bit of a break. Okay. Yeah, okay, we're back.
Very well.
By the Maker, we're saved!
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No, I'm a Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here! Thank the Maker for our luck!
Yeah, you kind of had
If
a
you
dark
weren't sent by
spawn
someone,
problem.
Why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
Merchants order this place, actually.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... Oh, I think I see. This is about shale, isn't it? I should have known. That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
Kill your father? What does that mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Arls of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Except the... Yeah, I'm curious with this place, actually. Where are we?
This was my father's laboratory, beneath his tower. Or it was, anyhow. Look, I know you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find her, couldn't you?
What killed this man who went after her?
There are defenses my father put down here to keep strangers out. I knew about the barrier, I had the key for that, but the rest of it, well, we never came down here. Ever.
I'll see if I can find her.
You will? Thank the Maker! My father's laboratory is just past the next area, I think. She has to be there.
Alright. 3. A little bit. Alright. Are we? I don't think they're generic. I just feel like... I'm actually just weirded out why they can do the rest of this, but... literally everything else is gone. I don't get it. No, not really. I was a little bit afraid of that, but... Sure. Alright, and Dust Wraith. Alright, Shattered. The General Enchanter William. The interrogation of the demon is going well and is rather fascinating. Provided the way it's saying is true. I have sent all my research so far to Enchanter Arden, and while he is concerned about my safety, he does not think there is a reason to stop just yet. All I hope is that the Templars do not discover what I'm doing. How will you ever find another way to deal with my possession to change this and let us research it? 7 days later, young Matthias nearly wandered down here again today, and this time I forgot to leave the barrier up. I believe I will keep the defenses to ignore anyone of my blood. I'd rather have the boy summoned to a laboratory than have him killed by my forgetfulness. Poor lad, all he wants to know his father spends his time beneath the tower. I will spend more time with him soon, I swear. 8 days later. She has acted strange. I wonder if I should discontinue my experiments upon it. I am so near a breakthrough, I'm certain. Perhaps it's best I focus on the demon. I'm going to guess this is what, 4 or 5 days later? The demon almost managed to get away again. Trickery. I shall have to be more careful. Young Aemons asked me to return to Redcliffe. I shall have to consider it soon. 9 days later. Could it be? One intriguing discovery, especially considering that the demon was intending to keep me from it at all costs, or if they lead me to that information by seeming to deny it from me. I must discover the truth. And 1 week later, I think it's time to dismiss this demon. Oh no, that's a whole month later. So you just continue holding it, and I cannot discount the possibility that it's having some influence over the golem. Or is it my experiments? I will try to deactivate Shale for the time being, and then deal with the demon once and for all. Let it in here. Yeah, okay, so he got killed by Shale because he was trying to be cautious. And alright. Wilhelm Cellar cannot unlock, so I need the key. Alright, let's see here. What I'm going to do here is give you this. The Harvest Ring Festival increases your strength, dexterity, and attack, but it can only be given to a warrior rogue. More strength and dexterity help Alex there a lot, and more attack means he's more accurate. It's genuinely a really good piece of gear, and if you're playing a certain type of character, you can pretty much just give it as a hand-me-down to your party members if you don't need it.
What do you mean you've never... Oh look, someone's come to play. You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Good, you're safe, I was worried.
Father? Oh, you can tell him I'm fine. Maybe he'll come and stay with us, too. Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds you distracting.
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you dearly if you left.
Step away from the creature, Amalia. Hurry.
No! Leave me alone! Kitty!
Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you are just a stranger.
My ward knew something was up. After literally all that demonic invasion he just dealt with, seriously, I can sniff out demons without even trying. What have you done to her?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After decades of isolation, her company is... welcome. It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise of sorts. Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father and leave this place forever.
Let you have the girl. You mean possess her?
That's such a crude way of putting it. I do not wish to harm Amalia. I merely want to see your world through her eyes. Is that so wrong?
I'll free you and you can have the girl.
Thank you. You are very gracious. The mage's wards hold me within this chamber, and only a mortal may approach them. There is a trick to disarming the wards, but I do not know it. Perhaps you will succeed where the girl failed.
Oh, this is so exciting! Kitty is going to be free! I've always wanted a cat, and Kitty is so perfect and pretty.
Now, obviously, we're not going to give this cat what she wants, but this puzzle is about taking this flame over here. Alright, yeah, switch the whole position so no one gets in your way.
I like it when Kitty sings to me.
Let's see. Let's see. Or tile.
Father doesn't like cats, but he never met Kitty.
Alright, okay.
Kitty says Grandpa Wilhelm locked her up in this room. Isn't that awful? Kitty's my best friend.
There.
I was thinking about the sun, silly.
Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of doing, basically. Even if you're using a guide or not, it's gonna take a lot of thinking.
Tell me a story.
I shall do it.
Oh, it's a flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
$20.19.
Tell me a story.
25 to floor tile 20. 24 to 25 just was. 19 to where 24 just was. 14 where 19 just was. 15 where 14 just was.
Flower. Is it a daffodil? I like daffodils.
20 to where 15 just was. 25 to where 20 just was. Then it just kind of makes it very clear what's going on.
Yes. I can feel the magic fading. Oh, I had forgotten how it feels not to be caged.
Kitty? What's happening?
A wonderful thing, my dear, for both of us.
Get wrecked. I didn't say I'd free you. Get wrecked. I said I'd free you, but not that I'd let you
Betrayal.
live.
You will not take the girl. She is mine.
Kitty! You're scaring me! I won't let you inside me! I won't!
That stupid fucking... Naturally, you're a desire demon. For record, the designs of the desire demons are kind of outrageous. And they would literally never... Desire demon designs are peak and Helm of Hawnleaf. Probably the best helmet in the game. Straight up, because plus 2 all attributes and plus 3 armor means every single class can wield it. Doesn't matter what you are. What's up? Oh no, no, come here. Oh my god.
I shall do it.
Come here already.
Enough! It's a fine thing we've done.
Alright.
You did it! You freed her! Thank you so much!
I'm sorry I ran away, Daddy. I was so scared.
It's all right, Butterfly. You're safe now. All the bad creatures are gone. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Doolan Han. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now we should go, and quickly. Thank you again. We owe you our lives.
Yeah, get out of here. This place is literally evil. Get out of here. Alright.
It shall be.
Out of sound. Let's try this again. Doolan Harn.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And of course, it is another mage. That is what it is. Yes, yes. Just my luck.
Well, how do you know I'm a mage, though?
It thinks these crystals are simply for show, I see. It thinks I cannot sense the energies it commands. Huh. I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me how all
Man,
the villagers
what a
did.
character. Not all of them, though.
Some got away, then. How unfortunate.
You didn't care for them, I take it.
Familiarity breeds contempt, as they say, and after 30 years as a captive audience, I was as familiar with these villagers as one could possibly be. Not that I wish their fate on them, no. But it did make for a delightful change of pace.
That's horrible.
Still better than dull. Well, go on then. Out with it. What is its command?
Why are you calling me it?
Entrenched sense of perversity. The last one who held that damnable rod used to call me Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of walking. It does have the control rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Yeah, but so simple. It certainly does, right in his hand.
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Fine, attack Alistair.
Hey!
And, nothing. I feel nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is... broken?
So, what now? You going on a killing rampage?
Don't be ridiculous. Well, I wouldn't mind killing the birds. Those evil birds and their foul droppings. I could crush them all. I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes? It is simply, what should I do? I have no memories beyond watching this village for so long. I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I can think it may use this for personal goals, to be completely honest.
May I ask what sorts of things it gets up to for which I could be so potentially useful?
I'm a Grey Warden in need of aid against the Blight.
It refers to the Darkspawn, the very creatures that destroyed this village. The Darkspawn are an evil that must be destroyed, it's true. Though not as evil as the birds. Damnable feathered fiends.
Yeah, F those birds. They are kind of gross.
Go with it
all
or
that.
Go elsewhere.
Using you as a statue.
I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
Using you. You killed your former master, though.
Did I? I remember that I had a former master. The mage with the furry brows who poked and prodded and barked orders. Did I kill him? I hope I did kill him. Perhaps the last order he barked was, "Gollum, stop crushing my head." Ah!
I know you didn't call him it.
Yes, I'm just funny that way.
Are you going to keep calling me it?
Yes, very likely.
Well, okay. Alright, you're welcome to go with me.
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous. And large.
Think of it as a portable battering ram.
Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
I will follow it about then. For now. I am called Shale, by the way.
I am Frick. I'm pleased to meet you. For
This
what
should
it's
be
worth.
interesting.
Alright. Rock in a hard place.
Blast it.
Yeah, get out of here, buddy.
Yes.
Alright then. Shale. Alright, with Shale, it's pretty simple actually. We're gonna just invest into 18 dexterity for the sake of making sure everything else is nice and tidy. But after that, you're gonna just equally level up. Well, she doesn't get tactics, so aside from doing this, yeah, you're pretty much just gonna be doing that. Shale gets additional rock talents here. I guess what we're going to be doing is... Healing blow, so generating burst. Bonuses to fire and frost resistance. Sure. Alright. Now we're gonna get that chest, which is a pointlessly weak dagger, which doesn't matter too much.
I shall do it.
And Shale's crystals. Large clear natural crystal and small clear fire crystal. So yeah, in case you don't know, Shale's crystals determine her defensive benefits and what type of damage she attacks with. What? I hate pigeons. They literally took a dump on me all these years.
You and your friends are formidable folk.
Alright, let's see here. Alright.
I see it found some augmentation crystals. I was not even aware it knew about them. Well done. So, what does it think? They don't make me look any wider, do they? I find them already too wide.
If you equip shell augmentation crystals, she'll give you some dial like this, and they are quite slimming.
It must be the vertical pattern it put them in. Did it know to do that? It must have. I think it should find some more as soon as possible. I want to glitter from ear to ear, so to speak.
For the record, I use a mod to tone down the FX by a large amount to make it a lot more difficult to chug my game down with nothing. What's the heavy size?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
Glad that you care, at least.
It's true. One single tear. And then it's off to the north, I think. Or maybe west. I haven't decided. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Alright. You're still with me, I see.
Yes. Its adventures are interesting, even if the chances for success are remarkably slim. It would be better to throw oneself off a cliff, I suspect. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
No, stay. You're quite helpful.
No doubt. Without me, it would have to carry its inventory on its own. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.